Archangel Michael says, a divine shift has already been placed in motion. And though you cannot see it yet, the vibrations are reaching you even now. A presence is moving closer, carrying with them words that will unlock the prison you felt trapped in for far too long. The weight that once crushed your spirit is about to lift in a way that will shock even those who doubted you. This person is not coming empty-handed, for they carry the exact key your destiny has been waiting for. Doors that were slammed shut in your face will begin to creak open with unstoppable force. The moment their message enters your life, what once seemed impossible will become the only reality you know. Every obstacle, every betrayal, and every hidden plot against you is about to crumble. For what they bring is not just news, but the power to break every chain that has been holding you back. The enemy may have laughed while you were bound, but they will tremble when they see you rise. The footsteps of this messenger echo closer with each passing second, and their arrival is no coincidence. They were chosen, sent, and directed with divine precision to cross your path at this very moment in time. When they speak, the atmosphere around you will shift, and you will know this is the miracle you've been praying for. Type Amen 333 to claim this blessing. Now, the air around you has been heavy with silence, but that silence is about to break with a sound that will change everything. Chains you thought were permanent will shatter as though they were made of glass. This news will not just touch your ears. It will seep into your soul and awaken the fire you thought had burned out long ago. Every delay, every closed door, and every rejection you faced was only building pressure for this moment. The one stepping into your life carries the release, the breakthrough, and the access you've been denied. You will not have to chase it, for it is already chasing you, closing in on your reality faster than you can imagine. There are forces that try to block this meeting, powers that try to silence the voice of this messenger. But destiny cannot be silenced and your miracle cannot be stolen. What belongs to you is written in eternal ink, and this is the hour where it comes alive before your very eyes. Archangel Michael says, stand ready because the next knock, the next call, the next message could be the one that unlocks doors generations before you could not enter. What you are about to receive will not just change your present, it will rewrite your future. Every limitation will bow to the authority of what is being sent to you. Type Amen 444 to receive your divine opening. The path before you is aligning like never before. The chains on your family, the cycles of lack, the struggles of your heart are about to be undone. You were not forgotten. You were being positioned. And now the one carrying your release has found their way. Their words will not just comfort you. They will activate destiny inside of you. Their presence will not just encourage you, it will establish a new foundation you can stand on. You will know them, for your spirit will leap when they arrive, as if it has been waiting for this very sound. Comment I receive to seal this moment in your life. The tears you've cried in silence have not been wasted. They were watering the very seed of this miracle. And now when the doors open, every tear will turn into a testimony of power, victory, and restoration. Type Amen 555 for your breakthrough blessing. The ground beneath your feet is trembling because destiny is shifting in your favor. You may not see the full picture yet, but something larger than you has already been decided in the unseen. The person carrying your release is walking closer, and their steps are guided by divine order. The sound of their words will strike like lightning, cutting through every wall you've been trapped behind. What felt like endless nights of silence will suddenly erupt into light. Their message will pierce through every chain, announcing freedom where bondage once lived. They are not coming by mistake, and they are not entering your story empty-handed. Type Amen to receive your blessing. For 44, Archangel Michael declares, the unraveling of their covert scheme serves as evidence that divine intervention has entered your narrative. What once opposed you is now bowing before you, and what was intended to undermine you is now propelling your ascent. Their decline will be public, their disgrace evident, and your victory will be unmistakable. Those who once allied with them will withdraw, the voices that had once supported them will fall silent, and the power they presumed to possess is being stripped away. Meanwhile, your journey is being directed towards greatness, your name glimmers in unseen realms, and your story is becoming an undeniable beacon, shielded from any shadow. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 555. The tempest they directed toward you has circled back upon themselves. Every hidden word uttered in darkness is now resonating in their own conscience. Their confidence is shattering, their alliances disintegrating, and their influence diminishing into oblivion. The dynamics have shifted dramatically. Where you were once the target, they now find themselves quaking in fear. The laughter that once echoed now gives way to silence and shame upon their faces. With each moment, your name rises higher. It is being mentioned in circles you have yet to join, recorded in accounts you have yet to touch, and spoken with utmost respect by those who have never crossed paths with you. The very spaces that once barred you are now opening up, calling out your name. They believed they could erase your destiny, yet fate is more powerful than their plots. They assumed they could obstruct your path, but the way forward is widening before you. Their downfall is confirmation that the heavens are working in your favor. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 666. Their clandestine machinations are disintegrating like threads pulled from fragile fabric. Every element they attempted to piece together is now collapsing before them. What they hoped would damage you has proven impotent. Your narrative wields a strength they cannot contest, and the brilliance surrounding your name outshines their shadows. No matter how profound their jealousy, it cannot hinder the unfolding of your truth. Their bewilderment intensifies by the day, as they find themselves restrained by their own shortcomings, their voices hushed by the resonance of your triumph. You are entering a season of recognition, stepping into circles that once excluded you. Your destiny is taking root in realms you had never envisioned entering. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 777. The whispers of your downfall have vanished, now only the sound of your ascent remains. The collapse of their plans has transformed into the heralding of your breakthrough. The doors they once sought to close are now flung wide open, the bridges they raised are being reconstructed in your favor, and the opportunities they believed they had seized are returning to you, multiplied. Every shadow is dissipating, each hidden plot is extinguished, and every curse they attempted to attach to your name is irrevocably broken. The narrative has shifted, and the evidence is irrefutable. You are not merely rising, you are being established in a manner that no force can undermine. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 888. The silence surrounding their downfall is more thunderous than any words they ever spoke. The emptiness of their scheme serves as a cautionary tale for any who might consider emulating them, and the destruction of their plans attests to the fact that no secret can withstand against a chosen destiny. Your name is becoming a beacon in unfamiliar realms, your identity a banner in uncharted territories, and the blessings associated with you are unfolding at an unparalleled pace. Archangel Michael imparts that the failure of their hidden designs is a signal, a confirmation that your journey is safeguarded and your victory is assured. No act of betrayal can nullify what has already been ordained for you. Their downfall is final, their silence permanent, and your ascent is everlasting. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 999. The eyes that once scrutinized you with envy are now filled with trepidation. The disintegration of their schemes has rendered them powerless, stranded amidst the debris of their own deceit. Each secret word, every undisclosed maneuver, and all silent weaponry are crumbling before them. The strength of your destiny is insurmountable, the light that envelopes your name remains unextinguished. What was intended to dismantle you has become incontrovertible evidence of your rise. Their plans are scattering like ash in the wind, their alliances fading into insignificance, and their previously concealed calculations are slipping from their grasp like water. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 111. The dissolution of their secret gatherings is a lesson evident for all to observe. Others are taking heed, learning that no hidden plan can withstand the power of truth. Their downfall is neither quiet nor subtle, it resounds, echoing into places beyond your visibility. Your victory is indisputable, expanding beyond the confines of their jealousy. Your story is being carried into realms you never sought to enter but were destined to touch. Their silence signifies their defeat, their absence reflects their frailty, and their powerlessness affirms the magnitude of what is inscribed over your life. The chains they attempted to bind you with are shattered, the shadows they wielded against you have dissipated, and the voice of your destiny is resounding more powerfully than ever before. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 222. The forthcoming news will transcend your previously perceived limitations. Their voice will resonate as a clarion call for justice and transformative change. Upon their arrival, all that has been repressed will be released in an overwhelming surge. Type Amen 2121 for your imminent miracle. The atmosphere is thick with an indescribable tension, akin to the calm before a storm, the anticipation preceding a profound revelation, or a moment that alters destiny. Every constraint that has held you captive is already quaking, aware that its time is nearing an end. This individual entering your life is not merely a visitor, they represent a divine intervention. Their presence will dispel the darkness that has sought to stifle you. When they speak, it will be as if lightning has electrified your spirit, rekindling all that had grown cold within you. For too long, you have shouldered the burden of delays and disappointments. However, these delays merely signify that heaven has been orchestrating the ideal moment for you. And that moment is now upon you, delivered through the voice and hands of the individual chosen for your journey. Archangel Michael declares, "This is the moment of your liberation." What once appeared unattainable will become unmistakably real. Every chain that once derided you is on the brink of crumbling, and all closed doors are about to burst open with vigor. Type Amen 2222. If you accept this release, you are poised to witness the reversal of every hardship you have faced. The bonds of poverty, betrayal, solitude, and rejection are unlocking one after another. Now is the time for your destiny to flourish anew. This person does not arrive bearing empty promises, they bring the tangible proof of transformation. What they carry will quell any doubts and affirm that your prayers have indeed been heard. Their arrival is the confirmation that heaven has acknowledged your pleas and responded accordingly. What once took years will now transpire in mere moments. The velocity of your turnaround will astonish even those closest to you, as you step into blessings that have long been awaiting your name. Comment, "I claim this now," to declare your alignment with this new path. Type Amen 2323 for blessings that are unstoppable. Even the barriers that have persisted for generations are tumbling down at this very instant. The curses shadowing your lineage are concluding with you. This pivotal moment of release will not only liberate you but send ripples through every life intertwined with yours. The one approaching has been concealed in silence, prepared until the time was ripe. They bear your freedom like an eternally flickering flame. Upon entering your world, everything will undergo a sudden transformation. You will feel the shackles fall from your mind, finances, heart, and path. The door you have longed to open will not only yield but will swing wide as if it has been awaiting your call. This is not simply a release, it is a rebirth. Type Amen 2400 hours 24 if you believe your new life commences now. Your adversaries believed they had buried you. In truth, they merely planted the seeds for your resurgence. The moment this individual conveys their message, your hidden chapter will conclude. You will emerge into visibility, opportunity, and destiny. Their words will resonate far beyond your ears, they will spark revival within your spirit. Strength will return to every fractured part of you, and you will recognize without a doubt that this is the divine moment for which you have been waiting. The games they played have come to a close, and the truths they concealed have ultimately led to their downfall. They were never prepared for the consequences of their actions. Meanwhile, you have emerged unshackled from the restraints they imposed upon you. Though your heart bears scars, these marks stand as testaments to your survival. You are now fortified by the revelations you have encountered. This newfound understanding serves as both your shield and your blessing, as well as your rightful justice. No shadow can extinguish the light you now possess. Their fear remains the last remnant of their lost power. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 2222. The universe has intended this moment for you all along, a day when hidden truths would finally surface, dismantling every false facade. Their world is crumbling because it was founded on deceit, while yours thrives on resilience. The echoes of their fear signal the collapse of their empire. Your spirit is elevated by enlightenment, free from the illusions they once propagated. This is why you continue to rise, even in the wake of turmoil. The truth has distinguished you from the darkness they carried. Archangel Michael advises, let this truth guide your journey. Do not dwell on past pain. Instead, focus on the blessings ahead. This is your moment of divine liberation. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 2323. The individual who once seemed beyond reproach now stands before you, broken and humbled by their own fears and secrets. You have stepped out of their shadow. Your path is illuminated, far surpassing the lies they crafted. Their anxiety confirms that their authority has vanished. What you now possess is clarity, strength, and divine safeguarding. This victory is inscribed in the heavens. The truth that was once concealed is now your liberation. No chains can bind you again because you have witnessed reality. Let their fear become their prison, and their trembling serve as their judgment, for only freedom awaits you. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 2400 hours 24. Their fears will not dissipate with the night, rather, they will haunt them each morning. The silence of their solitude will resonate with the truths they attempted to evade. Each mirror will reflect the visage they sought to conceal. You, however, are no longer shackled by their frailties. The heavens have unbound you from the darkness. The freedom that now belongs to you is unassailable. They recognize that you see through their facade. They are acutely aware that you can no longer be deceived. Their anxiety intensifies as the mask has irrevocably fallen. What once governed you has lost all its potency. The illusions, narratives, and manipulations they employed are rendered ineffective. The truth has obliterated every insidious layer. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 2525. Your soul now carries a brilliant flame, far surpassing the darkness that once enveloped you. Every step you take is guided by lucidity, and the chains of confusion lie shattered at your feet. They may attempt to rebuild their facade, but the fractures will remain visible. Regardless of their efforts at pretense, fear will betray them. Their truth is etched into every hesitant word they utter. The individual who once held sway over you has lost their control. Their terror serves as their punishment, while their exposure signifies their reckoning. They cannot reverse what has already been disclosed. This is your anthem of victory, composed in silence. Every tear shed has transformed into a weapon of resilience, and every wound has become a crown of survival. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 26:26. Their shadow looms larger than ever. They will navigate life with the knowledge that you have seen through their deception. Their trembling will be perpetual, for the truth is unyielding. You no longer need to dwell in regret. This revelation has liberated you from an unseen prison, the cage of lies has been irrevocably shattered. Your destiny now shines brighter than it ever has. Nothing can impede your progress now that you are walking in the light. Blessings that were previously delayed are now approaching you. Their fear cannot hinder your ascension, nor can their downfall obstruct your breakthroughs. You are chosen, and no shadow can diminish that truth. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 27:27. they believed that exposure would never come. They thought their secrets would remain hidden for perpetuity. However, destiny unfolds according to its own schedule. The individual you once placed your trust in has become a lesson learned. No disguise can endure indefinitely, and ultimately, truth prevails. Their fear resonates as the echo of judgment, while your strength reverberates as the echo of survival. The scales have tipped in your favor. Archangel Michael proclaims, "Stride forth boldly, for you have been elevated beyond the storm." The light that surrounds you is impervious to theft. What has been revealed is your safeguard. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 28:28 The truth has now taken the form of an ever-present shadow, following their every move. Regardless of their location or who they confront, the burden of exposure lingers like an unbreakable chain. Their fear is inscribed upon their souls, an inescapable reality. They attempted to flee, but the truth outpaces them. They sought refuge, yet the light discovers them in every hidden corner. Their trembling serves as a signal that the era of deception has come to a close. The individual you once admired now stands stripped of illusions, devoid of the false strength that once misled you. Their fear is the ultimate confession, louder than words could ever convey. You, on the other hand, are advancing toward greatness. The chains of deceit no longer bind your life. The heavens have paved a path for you that remains unobstructed. Type Amen to receive your blessing. 29:29 The atmosphere is no longer stifled by confusion but filled with clarity. You perceive everything as it truly is, and no one can blind you again. This marks your moment of emancipation. They thought their secrets would perish with them, but destiny has revealed otherwise. The whispers they concealed in shadow are now boldly resonating within your spirit. Their trembling signifies that the divine plan marches onward. Every scar on your heart has metamorphosed into profound strength. You are transcending the remnants of betrayal, radiating with unwavering resilience. Clarity will dawn with each utterance they deliver. The murkiness will disperse, guiding your steps toward doors that once seemed impossible. Type Amen 25:25 to affirm this breakthrough in your life. The weight of destiny draws nearer, and you can almost feel it coursing through your veins. It feels as though the universe is holding its breath in anticipation of this one individual who brings your release. Every chain that once mocked you is beginning to tremble, aware of its impending demise. This person is not arriving by mere chance. They have been sent, directed, and positioned to enter your life precisely when needed. Their footsteps align perfectly with divine timing, ensuring nothing will prevent them from reaching you. As soon as they speak, everything will shift. Their words will embody the power of liberation, the resonance of doors opening, and the breaking of restraints you believed insurmountable. Their message is not just encouraging, it is transformative. Archangel Michael emphasizes, "Prepare your spirit, for this encounter marks the end of your captivity." The chains that have bound your family, finances, and future are shattering right now. The blessings you thought had passed you by are returning with unstoppable momentum. Type Amen 26:26 to assert your divine freedom. You have endured the fire, but now you shall rise from the ashes. Every tear that nourished your silent prayers has tilled the ground for this miracle. The seed of transformation is sprouting, soon to flourish before the eyes of those who once doubted you. This individual will bring not merely words, but concrete evidence. They will provide proof that your patience was not in vain. The news they offer will be the key that unlocks blessings long held in reserve. What was taken from you is returning with interest. What was delayed is being accelerated. What was denied is being restored in a manner no one can obstruct. They bring with them keys that will not just open doors, but will break the locks off every cage that held you down. What once belonged to others will finally be handed into your care. Archangel Michael says, "This is not just news. It is a divine announcement that your season of captivity is over." As they begin to speak, you will feel a palpable shift in the atmosphere around you, signaling that the miracle you have long awaited is finally at hand. To embrace this blessing, simply type Amen 333. The silence that has enveloped you will soon be shattered by a transformative sound. Chains you believe to be unbreakable will fracture as if they were made of glass. The news that arrives will not merely reach your ears, it will penetrate deep into your soul, reawakening a fire you thought had extinguished long ago. Every delay, every closed door, and every rejection you encountered was merely preparation for this pivotal moment. The individual entering your life carries the keys to your liberation, the breakthrough you have been seeking, and access to opportunities that previously eluded you. You will not need to pursue this change, for it is already pursuing you, drawing ever closer to your reality at an astonishing pace. There have been unseen forces attempting to obstruct this encounter, powers that sought to silence the message of this divine messenger. However, destiny is resilient, and your miracle is secure. That which rightfully belongs to you is inscribed in eternal ink, and this is the moment when it comes to fruition before your very eyes. As Archangel Michael proclaims, "Prepare yourself, for the next knock on your door, the next phone call, or the next message could be the one that opens doors that were previously closed for generations." What you are about to receive will not only transform your present but will also redefine your future. Every limitation will yield to the authority of what is being delivered to you. To receive your divine opportunity, type Amen 444. The pathway ahead is aligning in an unprecedented manner. The binds affecting your family, the cycles of deprivation, and the struggles of your heart are poised to dissolve. You have not been forgotten, rather, you have been strategically positioned. The one who carries your release has now arrived. Their words will not only soothe you, they will ignite the dormant potential within you. Their presence will not simply uplift you, it will establish a robust foundation upon which you can stand. You will recognize them, for your spirit will respond, as if it has been awaiting this exact moment. To affirm this moment in your life, comment, "I receive." The tears you have shed in silence were not in vain, they nourished the seed of this miracle. As doors begin to open, each tear will transform into a testament of strength, victory, and restoration. If you seek your breakthrough, type Amen 555. The ground beneath you is quaking with change as destiny realigns in your favor. Although the entire picture may not yet be clear, something significant has already been decreed in the unseen realms. The person destined to bring you your release is drawing closer, each step guided by divine intent. The resonance of their words will pierce through barriers that have held you captive, bringing forth a brilliant illumination where there once was darkness. Their message will break through every restraint, heralding a new era of freedom where bondage once prevailed. Their arrival holds purpose, and they will not come empty-handed. The forthcoming revelation will surpass any limitations you once perceived. Their voice will serve as a powerful clarion call for justice and transformative change. Upon their arrival, everything that has been suppressed will be unleashed in a powerful wave. To prepare for your forthcoming miracle, type Amen 2121. The atmosphere is charged with an indescribable anticipation, resembling the serene pause before a storm, the moment before a monumental revelation, or a pivotal change in destiny. Each constraint that has entrapped you is on the verge of collapsing, aware that its reign is almost over. This person entering your life signifies a divine intervention. Their presence will dispel the darkness that has sought to hinder you. When they communicate, it will feel as if lightning has sparked within your spirit, reigniting all that had grown cold within you. You have borne the weight of delays and disappointments for far too long, yet these delays indicate that heaven has been arranging the optimal moment for you. That moment is now, brought forth by the voice and actions of the individual selected for your journey. Archangel Michael announces, "This is your hour of liberation." What once seemed unattainable will soon become a tangible reality. Every chain that once belittled you is on the verge of breaking, and all closed doors are about to swing open with renewed vigor. To affirm your acceptance of this release, type Amen 2222. As you embrace this opportunity, be ready to witness the reversal of every hardship you have endured. The shackles of poverty, betrayal, isolation, and rejection are loosening one by one. This is your moment for destiny to flourish anew. This individual does not arrive bearing empty promises, they carry the undeniable proof of transformation. What they bring forth will dissolve any lingering doubts and affirm that your prayers have been heard. Their arrival confirms that heaven has recognized your struggles and has responded in kind. What once required years to achieve will now manifest in mere moments. The speed of your turnaround will astonish even those nearest to you as you step into blessings that have long awaited your recognition. To declare your commitment to this new path, comment, "I claim this now." For unstoppable blessings, type Amen 2323. Even the barriers that have persisted across generations are crumbling at this very moment. The curses that have loomed over your lineage are concluding with you. Even those who plotted against you will be forced to witness the moment you rise above what they built to hold you down. The shift is unstoppable and you are at the center of it. Type Amen 666 to declare this release into your life. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The chains that wrapped around your opportunities are snapping one by one. The fire that burned against you is turning into the light that clears your path. What was meant to destroy you is becoming the very proof that you were chosen for something greater. This person comes with evidence and their words will carry the weight of truth. They will expose lies, remove confusion, and settle the battles that drained you for so long. You will feel strength return to places in your spirit that had grown weak. Every rejection you endured was only rerouting you to this precise moment. What you thought was the end was only the preparation for a greater beginning. Their arrival marks the divine reversal that your enemies never saw coming. Comment: Victory is mine. To align yourself with this prophetic shift, type Amen 777 to open your door of blessings. Even now, unseen doors are unlocking ahead of you. The chains that your family carried for generations are breaking at the sound of your name. The message being delivered to you will not only free you, but ripple into the lives of those connected to you. The one who is coming has been kept hidden until now. They were prepared, strengthened, and chosen to deliver exactly what you've been waiting for. When they enter, you will feel a peace so strong it silences every storm that once raged inside you. This is your confirmation that the time has come. The chains are not just weakening, they are already falling to the ground. The door is not just opening. It is being flung wide with unstoppable force. Type Amen 888 to step into your divine opening. The energy around you is shifting with intensity as though the very air knows something is about to change. You may feel the weight in your chest, the tingling on your skin because heaven is preparing you for impact. This moment has been sealed and nothing in this world can prevent it from reaching you. The one who comes carries a message that holds more power than chains, more fire than opposition, more light than the shadows that try to surround you. Their presence will announce a turning point you cannot escape. You will feel the room shift when they arrive, and even your heartbeat will know this is different. What they hold is not ordinary. It is divine. A gift wrapped in the very essence of destiny. They are coming with words that undo years of struggle in one moment. Their voice will cut through pain, fear, and uncertainty, setting you on a new path instantly. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your spirit because this encounter is not just for comfort. It is a call into your true inheritance." The doors that were bolted shut are about to swing wide. The blessings that were delayed are about to flood into your hands. Type Amen 999. If you believe your miracle is already on its way, the chains you felt were unbreakable are now trembling at the sound of release. What once bound your steps is losing its power before your eyes. This is not a small shift. It is the kind of change that rewrites entire chapters of your story. This person is not just delivering words. They are bringing evidence. What they carry will confirm what your spirit already knew deep inside but had almost given up on. They will validate the dreams you buried, pulling them back to life again. Their arrival is the answer to countless tears and whispers you thought were ignored. Heaven heard you, and this is the undeniable proof. Their presence means your waiting season has expired. Comment: My chains are broken as a declaration of your new beginning. Type Amen 1111 to walk into your release boldly. You have felt overlooked, but soon you will be the one who cannot be ignored. The doors are not just opening, they are breaking off their hinges. What once resisted you is now forced to make room for your entrance. Every word spoken by this messenger will carry the weight of destiny. It will feel like a sword cutting through every lie spoken against you. It will burn away every shadow that tried to keep you in darkness. The moment you hear it, the heaviness will fall away. You will breathe differently, walk differently, and see your future differently. It will be as though a light has switched on in every corner of your life. Type Amen 1212 to claim this heavenly transformation. Even now alignment is taking place. Heaven is rearranging people, places, and opportunities to meet you at the exact moment of release. What you thought was lost is being restored, pressed down, and overflowing. You may not realize it yet, but this person is already near. They are carrying your blessing in silence, waiting for the right moment to release it into your hands. The timing is divine. The delivery is precise, and the impact will be unforgettable. The chains that mocked you will become testimonies of your rise. The delays that frustrated you will become proof that heaven's timing is perfect. Nothing will remain the same after their words enter your life. Type Amen 1313 to lock in your miracle tonight. The signs around you are louder than ever. Though at times you may have ignored them. But now nothing can silence what is rushing toward you. The chains that wrapped your spirit are already breaking, preparing the way for the one who brings your release. They are carrying news that will cut through the storm like a thunderclap. It will not come softly. It will come with undeniable force. Every shadow that tried to suffocate your light will be scattered in a moment. This person has been hidden until the time was right. But destiny cannot be delayed any longer. Their entrance will carry the fire of transformation. The moment they speak, the old will collapse and the new will be born. Archangel Michael says, "Your life is about to enter a chapter so powerful that even those who doubted you will be forced to stand in silence. The doors that close before you will have no choice but to open." The sound of freedom is already echoing through your spirit. Type Amen 1414 to unlock this promise over your life. The heavy burdens you carried were not signs of defeat. They were proof that a breakthrough had been building. What you endured in silence was not ignored. It was being measured for a moment like this. Every hidden prayer has been answered through the footsteps of the one approaching. Chains are not simply weakening. They are snapping. The walls are not just shaking. They are falling. This encounter is too powerful to be stopped and it is moving toward you with urgency. This person comes as a vessel chosen to break open the blessings written in your name. They are the key, the confirmation, and the voice that shifts everything. What they speak will align your life with its original design. Comment "Freedom is mine" as a seal of faith upon your journey. Type Amen 1515 to declare your season of release. Even the atmosphere knows your change is near. Dreams you once forgot are resurfacing in your spirit because they are about to manifest. The chains that tried to bury your identity are about to crumble at your feet. This person does not come to add weight. They come to remove it. Their presence will silence chaos and restore balance in your life. They will bring clarity so sharp it cuts away years of confusion. When they arrive, the fear in your heart will dissolve into confidence. The uncertainty will give way to undeniable direction. Every step after this encounter will feel lighter, guided, and unstoppable. Type Amen 1616 to stand in the glow of your miracle. The truth they carry is too heavy to stay hidden. The words they bring will move mountains you thought would never shift. They are stepping into your life not as a stranger but as the missing piece of your destiny. Their voice will break the sound of silence that has haunted you for so long. Their presence will ignite strength inside you that you thought had died. They will hold up the evidence that everything you prayed for was already being written in your favor. The chains of poverty, betrayal, rejection, and fear are ending. The door that no one could open is swinging open now. You will walk into places your enemies swore you would never reach. Type Amen 1717. To walk through your open door, the silence before your breakthrough is the loudest it has ever been. That's because the moment before the chain breaks is always the heaviest. You are standing at the edge of a release that will echo through every area of your life. The person coming toward you carries a word that will strike your heart like lightning. Their voice will be the sound of freedom, cutting away every layer of fear and doubt that once clung to you. They will arrive at the exact moment you are meant to be lifted higher. This is no accident. It is written, sealed, and protected. Every attempt to delay this has already failed. No force of darkness can override what heaven has commanded in your favor. Archangel Michael says, this divine messenger is carrying the shift of your lifetime. When they step into your world, the chains that once mocked you will break in shame. Your tomorrow is no longer trapped behind locked doors. It is walking straight to your feet. Type Amen 1818 to confirm your release. The doors that once resisted you are trembling even now. You have knocked, cried, and waited long enough. The time for breakthrough has been summoned and it cannot be denied. This person does not simply come with encouragement. They come with authority. Their words are not casual. They are the decree of heaven over your life. When they speak, even the atmosphere will obey. Chains of lack, chains of heartbreak, chains of betrayal, all of them will shatter in their presence. They bring the sword of release, cutting away everything that does not belong to your destiny. This is the turning point that shifts your story forever. Comment, it is mine. If you feel this power rising around you, type Amen 1919 to step into alignment. The tears you shed in secret built the river that now carries this blessing to you. Every cry was a signal that reached the throne. And the answer is arriving in the footsteps of this chosen messenger. Nothing you went through has been wasted. Every moment prepared the ground for this one. The chains you thought were permanent are now falling into dust. What seemed like endless waiting will suddenly feel like acceleration. The blessing is not crawling toward you. It is rushing, unstoppable, straight into your life. This person's presence will carry weight beyond anything you've known. They will not just speak, they will deliver. And the proof will be undeniable. You will stand in awe of how quickly everything changes. Type Amen 2020 to claim this divine turnaround. Even those who tried to stop you will not believe what they see next. The very ones who laughed at your pain will be forced to watch your rise. The chains they thought would hold you forever shattering before their eyes. This is not just a release. It is vindication. Every false word spoken against you will be silenced by the truth this person carries. Every plot that rose against you will collapse in the fire of this new chapter. Their news will break the ceiling you thought you could never cross. Their voice will be the sound of justice and breakthrough. And when they arrive, everything that has been locked away will be unlocked at once. Type Amen 2121 for your unstoppable miracle. The atmosphere is charged with a weight you can feel but cannot explain. It is the kind of weight that comes before a storm, before a revelation, before a destiny-shaking moment. Every chain that has bound you is already trembling because it knows its end is near. This person stepping into your life is more than a visitor. They are a divine interruption. Their presence will cut through the darkness that tried to suffocate you. When they speak, it will feel as though lightning has struck your soul, igniting everything that had gone cold. For too long, you have carried the weight of delay and disappointment. But delays are only proof that heaven was preparing the perfect moment. And now that moment is arriving, wrapped in the voice and hands of the one chosen for you. Archangel Michael says, "This is the hour of your freedom." What once looked impossible will become undeniable. Every chain that mocked you is about to collapse in silence, and every closed door is about to swing open with force. Type Amen 2222. If you receive this release, you are about to witness the reversal of every struggle you endured. The chains of poverty, betrayal, loneliness, and rejection are snapping one after another. The time has come for your destiny to breathe again. This person does not come with empty promises. They come with the evidence of breakthrough. What they carry will silence doubts and prove that your prayers were never ignored. Their arrival is the seal that heaven has heard you and responded. What once took years will now take moments. The speed of your turnaround will shock even those closest to you. You will step into blessings that have been waiting with your name written on them. Comment. I claim this now to declare your alignment. Type Amen 2323 for the blessing that cannot be stopped. Even the walls that stood for generations are collapsing at this moment. The curses that shadowed your bloodline are ending with you. This chain-breaking moment will not only free you, but ripple into every life connected to you. The one approaching has been prepared in silence, kept hidden until the hour was right. They carry your freedom like a flame that cannot be extinguished. When they step into your world, everything will shift instantly. You will feel the chains fall off your mind, your finances, your heart, and your path. The door you begged to open will not only open, it will fling wide as though it was waiting for this knock. This is not just a release. This is a rebirth. Type Amen 2400 hours 24. If you believe your new life begins now, your enemies thought they buried you, but they were only planting you for this rise. The moment this person delivers their message, your hidden season will be over. You will step into visibility, into opportunity, into destiny. What they say will not just touch your ears. It will ignite your spirit. You will feel strength returning to every broken part of you. You will know without question that this was the divine moment you were waiting for. The chains of confusion are lifting from your mind. Clarity will come with every word they speak. The fog will clear and your steps will finally be guided into open doors you never imagined possible. Type Amen 2525 to seal this breakthrough in your life. The weight of destiny is pressing closer and you can almost sense it in your bones. It feels like the world around you has paused, waiting for the arrival of this one person who carries your release. Every chain that once mocked you is beginning to tremble because it knows its power is ending. This person is not arriving by accident. They were sent, guided, and positioned to appear in your life at this exact time. Their footsteps are aligning with the rhythm of heaven and nothing can stop them from reaching you. The moment they open their mouth, everything will change. Their words will carry the authority of freedom, the sound of doors swinging open, and the breaking of chains you thought would never fall. Their message is not just encouragement. It is transformation. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your spirit because this encounter is the announcement that your captivity is over." The chains that held your family, your finances, and your future are being broken right now. The blessing you thought had passed you by is returning with unstoppable force. The unraveling of their covert schemes is not coincidental, it is intentional. It is the divine will orchestrating every element for your salvation. They will soon observe helplessly as your brilliance illuminates realms they could scarcely conceive. Your narrative is no longer shrouded in silence, it is surging beyond all constraints. In locations where they anticipated your concealment, you are now emerging, radiating with clarity. Respond with Amen to receive blessings. The barriers that once suppressed your name are beginning to shudder. The chains that were secured against your fate are breaking one by one. Those who secretly reveled in your misfortune now find themselves gripped by fear, witnessing their plans unravel right before them. They devised hidden tactics in the shadows, trusting that darkness would shield them. They conspired covertly, believing their murmurs would remain unacknowledged. Yet, the light is overwhelmingly potent now, causing every concealed aspect to surface. Your pathway is opening in unforeseen ways. The falsehoods they nurtured are losing vitality. The facades they wore are fading, exposing the unpleasant truths they aimed to bury. Even now, once muted voices are advocating for you. Opportunities are arising in places you've yet to explore, and your name is being spoken in corridors where esteem is recognized and favor is bestowed. Type Amen to receive blessings. The forces of envy and betrayal cannot impede the ascension that is taking place. The momentum is already established, and no amount of treachery can diminish it. The disintegration of their plans is not subtle, it resonates like a thunderclap, disturbing every alcove of their misplaced confidence. Your name, once marked for obliteration, is now being honored for its resilience. The shame they intended to cast upon you is evaporating into oblivion. Their efforts to impede you are transforming into the very catalysts for your visibility. The adversaries who once stood against you will find themselves at a loss for words. Their expressions will reveal shock as they realize that their actions could not erase what was destined for you. Rather than achieving victory, they will taste the bitterness of defeat as you begin to shine even more brightly. Every hidden agreement aimed against your future is disintegrating. Every silent curse directed your way is returning to its origin. What was intended to dismantle you has now become the fuel for your ascent. Type Amen for blessings. New avenues are emerging beneath your feet, and unexpected opportunities are aligning with your name. Blessings you never envisioned are making their way to you. Those who once overlooked you will have no choice but to take notice. The very individuals who excluded you will hear your name in places they are barred from entering. And those who scorned your struggles will observe as you step into a realm of honor. Your narrative is being rewritten with newfound authority. Each chapter that was meant to be filled with despair is transforming into powerful testimonies of triumph. The individuals who conspired against you now find themselves ensnared in their own downfall. The transformation is occurring rapidly, the burden of their clandestine schemes weighs heavily upon them, crushing them instead of you. You are moving forward unencumbered while they remain ensnared in their own traps. Type Amen to receive blessings. If you wish to show further support, you have the option to offer super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The night is restless due to the measures unfolding. The silence now carries whispers of strategies that once opposed you, now shattering like fragile glass. Every step you take is being cleared. As their progress falters amidst the ruins of their own design, the collapse is anything but inconspicuous, it is loud, visible, and irrefutable. Those who once found joy in your suffering now tremble as their schemes backfire. They sought to bind you, yet they find themselves ensnared in the very traps they set. Your name is traversing unseen corridors, whispered in discussions for which you were never invited, its mention is infused with admiration rather than slander. The brilliance of your destiny cannot be obscured by their shadows any longer. Even their silence now speaks volumes. Where they once disseminated gossip, they now avert their gaze, ashamed of the consequences of their words. Meanwhile, heaven elevates your name to heights untouched by envy. Type Amen to receive blessings. Every attempt to suppress your light has only intensified its glow. Their defenses are faltering, their alliances are disbanding. They believed they were constructing a fortress, yet it has transformed into a collapsing cage around them. The shift is occurring more rapidly than they can comprehend. You are being summoned to places that once rejected you, remembered in moments that aimed to erase you. Their downfall paves the way for your elevation, their brokenness stands as evidence of your restoration. The transformation is now irreversible, propelling you into the unexpected. Every insinuation of shame is being silenced. Every concealed weapon fashioned against you is failing. Your name is gaining favor in uncharted territories. Type Amen to receive blessings. Their adversaries believed they had ample time, but time itself has turned against them. Every passing moment unveils further evidence of their collapse. Each hour uncovers new revelations of how the divine has acted in your favor. Doors are unlocking autonomously, with keys formerly withheld now placed in your hands. Opportunities in realms you never anticipated are arising in your honor. The voices that once mocked your struggles are now muted. Their laughter has transformed into astonishment, which is rapidly shifting into fear, for they cannot fathom how everything reversed so swiftly. You now stand on elevated terrain. Their schemes lie buried under the weight of truth, while your victory resonates louder than their betrayal. Type Amen to receive blessings. The silence surrounding you is fracturing, as the hidden becomes visible. Those who plotted in secrecy against your destiny are witnessing their designs dissolve. Plans once deemed unbreakable are now mere dust scattered upon the breeze. The glow of your light is too powerful for their darkness. Every instance where your name was invoked with malice is now trembling under scrutiny. The very spaces where they schemed are now the sites of their defeat. Your name, once condemned to ruin, rises now as a beacon of hope. Individuals who have never met you are beginning to speak your name with reverence. In locations you have yet to tread, your identity shines with undeniable brilliance. Their disarray intensifies with each passing day. They are at a loss for understanding how everything they sought to bury is flourishing into blessings. Type Amen 2626 to claim your divine release. You have been through the fire, but now you will rise from the ashes. Every tear that watered your silent prayers has prepared the soil for this miracle. The seed of breakthrough is sprouting and soon it will bloom in front of everyone who doubted you. This person will carry not just words but evidence. They will show you the proof that your waiting was not in vain. The news they bring will be the key that unlocks blessings held back for years. What was stolen from you is returning with interest. What was delayed is being accelerated. What was denied is being restored in a way no one can stop. Comment: my time has come. If you feel this prophecy stirring inside you, type Amen 2727 to open your new chapter. The chains of loneliness are breaking as divine connection steps forward. The sound of their approach will shatter the silence you've carried in your heart. Where rejection once lived, acceptance and love are now being planted. This person comes as more than a messenger. They come as a sign of heaven's favor over your life. They carry the oil of release that will pour over you and everyone connected to you. Their words will heal wounds you thought would never close. The moment they speak, your soul will leap and you will know this is the moment you've been waiting for. Fear will dissolve, doubt will disappear, and peace will overflow. The chains of despair are being replaced by the crown of victory. Type Amen 2828 to step into this glory. The doors you once knocked on in vain are opening without resistance. What seemed blocked is now cleared and the pathway is glowing before you. Every chain that tied your feet is breaking so you can move forward freely. The person entering your life is not ordinary. They are chosen, appointed, and filled with the exact breakthrough your spirit has been waiting for. They bring not only release but elevation. Their words will not just heal, they will lift you into a higher place. Even now the shift is happening. Even now the breakthrough is near. Even now the sound of freedom is echoing in your soul. Type Amen 29:29 to seal your miracle today.